Marlon. He was confronted by perhaps a fan.
Today.
Chill, relax.
A real man would have knocked the guy out, fought him immediately. Coach Greg, in today's video, it's on none other than Mr. Clavicular's dream man, Marlon. He clearly mogs Clavicular. He's more attractive, perhaps he's taller, he has more money, more followers, more fame, one of the most popular streamers in the world. Well, what recently happened to him is simply it's not okay. He was going out to a restaurant with his girlfriend, ordered some food, and while he was there, he was confronted by perhaps a fan. Unsure if this was a fan who liked this man, if he disliked him, who knows? But he approached him while holding up a camera and pointing his finger in his face.
The reaction of someone up in your face, close and personal. And in your girl's face, by the way. Sorry for spitting. So he sits there and he holds the knife like this. When I'm touching his hand, he kind of pulled it out a little bit like this. I was like, in what, bro? Like, of course I'm not gonna do that because, bro, one stab and I'm done for it. I'm done for it, bro. No charity match, no training, no nothing. Done for it. You know? So it's like he stands there and holds it like this. And it's not worth it, you know? And then like, at the same time, if I done anything and he does that and they just run off, who's gonna stop him? What, the people that works in the kebab shop? That's who's gonna stop him? Of course not. So he puts the camera down and then he kind of keeps going towards me, and I stand up, right? I stand up, what am I supposed to do? So I stand up. And then his man comes in like between and goes low, like, it's not worth it, it's not worth it.
What exactly is he supposed to do? Oh, a real man would have knocked the guy out. He would have yelled at him, confronted him, punched, beat him up, choke slammed him, fought him immediately. No. It takes more strength and more courage to walk away, to not end up fighting, than it does to actually fight. Now, if he had to defend himself, if bro had punched him first, if he was swinging at him, if he was threatening his girl, completely different story. But essentially we have a man doing this. One of these moronic idiot losers approaches him and thinks, well, I want to go viral. He knows he's at this restaurant. Perhaps he's promoting it on his stream, telling people where he is. And just because he's famous, just because you don't like him, doesn't give you the right to interfere with his business. Now, I know a lot of people hate streamers. They see guys like Clavicular walking around, running their mouth, putting people down, making fun of people, high on substances, looking and acting like idiots, but it still doesn't give you the right to go and interfere with them. Let's say he does whatever you want. You all want to act tough. Oh, I would have done this, I would have done that. Yeah. Tell me once you actually do it. What if he punches this guy and he knocks him out, falls on the floor, hits his head, and he dies? He potentially could be charged for manslaughter. Or what about this? He punches him, he falls to the ground, he leaves, picks up something that you can use your finger with, and unloads a couple rounds. Then what? Or, as Marlon is saying, he literally has a knife. One false move, and you're done. Or perhaps your lady friend's done. Is it really worth it? Marlon's worth millions of dollars. He doesn't want to get all scratched up, banged up, broken nose, broken fist. And so is it not easier to do exactly what he did? Bro, come on. Like, we don't need to do this. Yeah, let's just not. Rather than thinking that you have to have such a big ego, people think, no, you have to fight, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's not that deep. Now, consider this. Just because this guy is smaller than him doesn't mean that he has to hit him. Let's change the scenario. Rather than it being a man who's doing this, let's say it was a woman. What then? Would you have the same reaction? Should he punch her in the mouth? As soon as she puts her finger in his face, he should knock her out. Well, if you think that's what he should have done to this guy, then why shouldn't he have done that to a woman? Why is that different? What if it's a 17-year-old? What if you're not sure if he's a youth or not? Does it change? What if he's an elderly man? What if he's 6'5" and jacked? What if he's 5'3", 135 pounds with cauliflower ears? When do you attack and when do you not? I'll tell you when. You never do unless you have to.
Marlon. On se the nose to the babies. I see you shining, nigga. I see you shining, nigga. Today.
What exactly was this guy doing, zooming on his girlfriend's derriere and doing this motion towards it? Is that okay? Is that cool? Does that make you funny? Somehow you're just the bigger man. You come in there with a mask on, you can only see your eyes, acting tough, thinking you're cool, and for what? What went on in your lifetime, in your childhood? How many people touched you? Was it your dad, your mom, your uncle, your brother? Who did this to you? Why would you do this?
Let him do his thing, man.
Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out.
He's trying to be nice. Hey, he's trying to greet him. He knows he's popular, he's famous. He's being respectful. He's smiling at him. He's not saying, go Turk off. He's not doing any of that stuff. Then he's right up in his face with his camera. In his face. He's like, chill out, chill out, chill out. Just come on, chill out. He's being kind. He's being respectful. He's not saying Turk you. He's not punching him. He's not grabbing his camera. He's not touching him. He's not doing anything.
What are you doing?
Chill like this.
Don't tell me chill, brother. Don't tell me chill, bro. Hey.
He continuously, don't tell me chill, bro. His finger is in his space. Don't tell me chill, bro. Why can't he? He has the right to request you to get out of his face. We all have a certain bubble. When a finger is within 6 inches of your nostril, so close that you could bite it off, he's too close. Chill out, bro. He moves his hand away. He doesn't punch him. Now, at this point, he probably could. He doesn't know what this guy's going to do, and he stated that he's literally showing a knife in his pocket. Is it really worth it at this point? I mean, all you're trying to do is get out of this situation. Now, remember, he's in the UK. He's in a different country. Last you want to do is have an incident. Even if you win, police are coming. You're going to have to fill out a report. Perhaps they're going to charge you with something. Do you really want all the headaches? Bro's just trying to get a sandwich. He just wants a snack.
What are you doing?
Chill like this.
Don't tell me chill, brother. Don't tell me chill, bro. Hey. Marlon, what you doing, fam?
Chill. Relax.
Perhaps this guy, he just wants to fight. He wants to instigate. He wants a reason to attack. Perhaps his wife cheated on him early in the day. Perhaps his girlfriend left him for having a 3-inch long. Who knows? He's having a bad moment. And so why would you want to instigate this? And so he's just calmly saying, chill. I'm sure his girlfriend doesn't want him to fight. She doesn't want him to lose his prettiness. What if he breaks his nose, his teeth, his fist is broke? Is it really worth it? And so Marlon writes, went out to get food at a chicken shop here in London just now, almost turned into a 4 versus 1 again, bunch of fucking weirdos here. One of the worst experiences I've had with someone, weird place. 4-on-1, I don't care if he's a trained boxer, UFC fighter. 4-on-1, you don't know what they're carrying. Knife, something that you can pull a trigger with, who knows? It isn't worth it. Everyone online saying they do something about it ain't never had a knife on them. This is exactly it. You guys have no idea how you would actually react to this in that situation. And I'm telling you, the way to react is to walk away, to get away from it, to diffuse the situation. It's not worth the 20-second ego trip that you have of knocking this guy out, of fighting back, being like, oh, I'm a real man. Marlon already has 5 million followers, millions of dollars. Do you think he needs his ego stroke to brag to the world how he beat up some moron? Like, does he really need that? I'm telling you that he does not. And so once you're famous, popular, have loads of money, why would you risk it all? For what? To be a loser like yourself? That's right, you. If you're watching this right now and you think, no, he should have attacked, he should have fought back, he's not a real man, you're a loser. I'm sorry. I'm just telling what you are. And so rather than thinking that you need to defend yourself, you need to attack. Why do you need that? Is there something wrong with you that you don't think that you're enough, that somehow you have to show to the world that you're tougher than them? And so Marlon is already mogging you. He doesn't need to be aggressive. He doesn't need to fight people in order to mog. Perhaps you do. Perhaps you are a loser. Perhaps no one loves you. Perhaps you don't have a girlfriend, a wife, and you want to brag to the world, especially on Instagram. Type. I would have knocked him out. I would have done it. Why are you typing this? He's actually lying about the knife because he didn't want to look shook for no reason. I don't care if he had a knife or if he didn't. Frankly, it's more impressive that he would say this even if he didn't have a knife. If he had said, you know what? He didn't have a knife. All he had was a finger, and I didn't want to fight. Because what's the point? Even if he didn't have 3 of his friends with him, he'd just say, I don't want to fight. I'm here for a snack. It's not worth it to me. What? So I can punch this guy, call the police, and look like a hero? Rather than just saying, chill, walk away? Guys, it isn't worth it. His girlfriend looking at him like, why he ain't protecting me? That is absolutely not what she's thinking. Mepstagram, if we're in the same exact situation, let's say bro didn't have a knife and he's pointing his finger at me, would you want me to just attack him?
Well, we have been in that situation, and I literally was hoping you wouldn't do any sort of action to go.
So this has already happened to Coach Greg. Yeah. Not going to name names, but this has happened to Coach Greg.
And I was there.
I walked away. And so who wins? Who wins? Who's better? And so if you ever get into this situation and you do not have to fight, if you have to, hey, if they hit you first, hey, by all means, you have to defend yourself. Of course, I'm not saying that you cannot do that. But if there's a way out of it without violence, why not do that? Think of it. You have millions of dollars, millions of fans, millions of everything going for you in your life. Why risk it? Even if the guy next to you is a wimp, a loser, even if you know 99 times out of 100 you can beat him. Really, the main situation, the most important thing to remember is that bro who approached Marlon was clearly not on Turk Builder Max. Had he been on Turk Builder Max, rather than being in this restaurant trying to interact with Marlon, he would have been lifting in the gym. He would have had more aggression. He would have been feeling it in the gym. He would have been thinking, I don't want to waste all these gains. And he would have been training harder than last time. And so if you want to avoid being a douchebag like this guy approaching Marlon, you want to pick up Turk Builder Max to get more muscle than last time, more energy, more recovery. And so please visit the website, code Greg, for 15% off. And while you're on your fitness journey, don't forget to go to Algo RX, use code Greg. You get your blood work, your enclomiphene, your GLPs to help you lose weight, your Cialis to get you harder than last time for both your girlfriend, wife, and or the gym. And thank me later. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. Watch one bloop, then the other. Please watch them both this time. You don't usually watch them both. And if you're looking for coaching by myself or myself and my team to get sponsored and to carry any of the supplements into your gym and or store, click the link as well. And until next time, I am out.